Starting soon. Oh, well. Hello everybody on this Friday evening. We are just getting ready for FTRL at Interlagos for the GT1 crew. As you can see at the moment, we are currently watching Mr. Lee Cole, who missed the first week, running a very nice Duckins Yuasa livery. I am a fan. We will be starting soon for the 5-minute qualifying session. Hello to everybody in the chat at this time. Goose has only just joined. Okay. Owen, Derek, Feebear, hello. Just waiting to get started. Oh, there we go. Alright, so 5-minute qualifying in the Renamagans for the first race. Interlagos being the track that it is, you will not get many laps. I believe you'll get 2 fast laps if you're quick about it. If you dawdle, you will only get 1. So everybody makes their way out onto the track. Who's actually first in the line? T. Smith. Fair. It's done well there. Although hazards are wrong. Feeble already inbound with questions. Questions. How do you feel about the fact Carl got 6 votes for driver of the day? I think 6 race bans for week 3 are inbound. I don't know. Do I feel it's more a popularity contest? Maybe. That's to take nothing away from Royston. He did well. Yeah, I don't know. I think everybody did well. Royston did well for his run and to finish where he did and to hold off those guys that were coming on soft tyres. I mean, I did well because I started what, 10th, 11th, and won the race. Lennon and Aaron did well because they were caught up in shenanigans. okay, Lennon, yeah, okay, Lennon didn't cover off Aaron, but, you know, still to be caught up in that and be quite high up at the end. Oh, Tom's gone very wide there. It was still a good effort. The fact that Aaron came back through after 7 spins to get... Yeah, I mean, there was many a pirouette made for our Mr. Taylor. Hello, Royston. Congratulations on your showing last night. Most impressive. Let's see what we get lap time wise here. Of course, if you can get in someone's slipstream, that's an opportune moment. That would be quite useful. What was going on there? Was Biggles letting Ross through? Not sure. Anyway, we'll see what mark time Tom sets. 11 people watching already. Thank you very much, and please like the stream. So 141 for Tom. Graham a little bit slower. Ross goes into the lead now with the 141.5, just a little bit faster. Ah, Mr. Duvall into the lead. Now Mr. Lee Cole into the lead. Okay. We've got some. I wonder if we've got some guys in. Sort of slipstream. Those guys are spaced out there. Jonesy's spaced out from. Biggles could do well here with a little bit of tow from Ross. Lovin's already got a penalty. Fantastic. Gets out of the way of Oblivion, who I swear is actually running a stock livery because it just hasn't loaded again. I swear he was running that last week. Goose gets a penalty as well. Just clock that one. Ron 7.4 seconds off the pace. Curious. What was the poll last night? Not quite sure. I blanked out. Goose has got up to a 1.5 second penalty. So, Tom Smith has gone into second now. Ross improves, Biggles improves, Graham improves his time. Biggles up to third from ninth. So he's done well in Ross's slip there, I think. Oh yeah, that's all, pretty much. Oh, Ron, into the lead. Wait, has he done that by himself, with no slipstream? Jeebus. He's done well there. So there's your grid. Ron sneaks the pole away from a returning Lee Cole. T. Smith and Biggles on row 2, Ross and Homer. Then comes Mr. Duvall and Graham. Followed by Oven, Oblivion, Jonesy, Blue Flag, who I'm guessing has not put in a decent run because that gap is significant, and Goose, who had penalties, which is not ideal. So here we go. We will focus on Lee. Oh, false start is on for this. Zom, if you're watching, we need to turn on Zop false starts for GT2 as well, by the way. They keep missing. And they're off. And looks like Tom might be challenging a little bit. Lee's going for the inside on Rom. Rom covers it off quite well there. Oh gosh, Biggles making it 3 wide, going through the centre of Lee and Tom there. Little wiggle. I think he's collected Tom. Tom got pushed out wide. Biggles up into second. Opportune. Oh yeah, sorry. Forgot to press circle in my excitement. Biggles challenging Lee Cole round the outside, like some trailer park girls. Meanwhile, Ross is getting involved in the Homer and T. Smith battle. Lee and Biggles, ever changing. Rom's going to be loving this. A little bit of a lean from Biggles. A very nice racing, very nice. Oh, Homer on the inside of Ross still. That's fantastic. Lee's going to take it. Biggles gets in behind. Oh, Homer with a bit of a lunge, it seemed there. A bit of a shoulder to Ross. Ross drops back a bit to 6th. Meanwhile, Rom has got a gap. Rom is loving this. No, you're not wrong. There comes blue flag. Maybe a little touch on Graham there. Duvall trying to get on the inside of blue flag. Jonesy also getting involved there, I can see. In the back, oh god, Gagler 5, there's Oblivion as well. Goose is waiting to see if this is going to be an utter cluster fudgery. Oh my gosh. Right, Oblivion with a penalty. Blue flag can't pick a line. Down the inside. Good lord. Oh my lord. Wait, what? 5 wide into turbo. I mean, yeah. Good god. It's chaos. And Goose is now involved. In all of that, Duvall has just gapped them. Oh gosh. Oh, Oblivion wide. Could be an addition to his penalty. Yep, there it is. 1 second now for Oblivion. He is going to drop right to the back of these ones. Goose up the inside of Jonesy there. Dr. Johns. So let's just go towards the front. Any inroads being made on Rom? I'm catching him a bit. Skidding. So far these guys are all fairly spread out in a line. Oh, T. Smith for a bit wide. I think you get away with it there. Oven's looking interested. Ross returning the favour? Yeah, probably. So in case of anything you could do, I could do better. Meanwhile, Oblivion serves his penalty. Drops to the back. Blue flag now ahead of these cars. Graham looking to challenge. Gosh. So these guys don't go on board with. Graham does not make the move this time round. Maybe looking to get a better exit on this corner. Although Goose is right behind him. Blue flag's gone. So Goose is going to challenge Graham, I think. Oh god. Defending from T. Smith. Stays ahead for now. Rom still comfortably in the lead there. That's a good camera angle. You can see quite a lot there. I like that one. So Homer stays 5th for the time being. Meanwhile, Duvall is catching these guys as they battle. Blue flag looking to catch up. Graham has managed to defend from Goose as well. James is still with them, and Oblivion starting to catch back up from his penalty. Chloe's back in the chat supporting Goose. Rom's got that gap back up to 1 second again. As they cross the line. Purple, fastest lap for Rom. Lee does not have an answer to the ROM question at this time. Anything going on in the background there? No, Homer's still defending from T. Smith, 40.9. Yeah, kind of rude, to be fair, with no slip. Lee Cole's last lap was a 41.1. So, Rom's not messing about. Rom casually going quicker than he did in quality for the pole. Yeah, he's just chilling. Andy's saying Tom struggling to get by Homer equals washed. Harsh. I think Homer's doing a pretty bang up job of actually defending, to be fair. Sticking his car in the right places. And with Oven trying to get by T. Smith, that gives him, you know, a couple of things to think about if he's going to try and move on Homer. Because he could quite easily lose out to Oven and potentially Devolve. Oh, it's gone wide there. There's Oven alongside. Looks like, yep. There it is. Oven takes the spot away from T. Smith. Hashtag washed. There it is. Now Deval will be looking to get past the other Tom. And in the background there, blue flag is catching. Oh. Dang it. Okay. Blue flag was catching, but we'll have a penalty to serve which will drop him behind Graham. But these two are looking to get back on this pack, hopefully with enough laps left. Jonesy has not got by Sir Goose yet. And Oblivion has dropped off again. 42.3 that last lap. 42.7 for Jonesy and 42.3 for Goose. Okay. Some stuff going on at the back there. The gap's still over a second for Ron. Peebles, Ross, Homer. I think Homer's getting a bit comfortable there in fifth. Now they don't have T. Smith all over him. Managing to maybe eke out a little bit of gap. Let's see if Tom does anything going into turn one. No, he's pushing. Pushing and lifting, coasting. So clearly has a Scuderia Ferrari under tray on that Renault again. I don't think you want to be pushing Oven too much. You've only got a set amount of laps before this to make up these positions. Unless there's a strategy for the second race grid. But at this point in time, T. Smith is fine to sit in 7th. Maybe trying to goad Oven into a mistake. Running the Lennon line there. So he's chilled. Graham up into 9th after blue flag serves his penalty, which 2 minutes 7. Sigh. What you been doing? A little wide on the exit there for Ron, but still managing to pull away as he goes up the hill. It's an instant 10-second penalty whoever hits James. Don't know about that. Side going full Arsenal again. Harsh. Right, we'll just go to Biggles. Looks like Ross is trying to challenge. Oh, Biggles, was that too much of a cut? I'm not sure. Ross is all over the back of him now. But I think Biggles has got away with it. Very defensive line. Oh, on board. Just about see Biggles is caught on the inside there, but Ross will have the inside for the next set of curves. I think he might have this one. Oh, Biggles seems to break later. Coming on through. He's got on board with Biggles. There's Ross. Still can't believe he's in My Little Pony car. And that Biggles stays right there, right on his side, retakes third position. Ross slots back in behind. Fantastic racing between those two. Meanwhile, Owen has got by Homer. Oh, Homer's got a half-second penalty. That's upsetting. Doing so well, but Duval now also ahead of T. Smith. Oh, Owen, you can get it back on the track, mate. So, having not wanting to make any forward progress, T. Smith is going backwards. Genuinely wondering about what the strat is. God. Pick a line, sir! Goes for it down the inside. Duval with the switchback. Smith with the massive cut. And Homer back on turns. Genuinely surprised T. Smith has not had a penalty from that. Homer comes to the inside. Is he going to go for it? No. Thinks better of it this time by. It's chaotic, that's for sure. Biggles still holding off Ross. And the gap at the front is 1.5 seconds. Barring any major issues, I think Rom is quids in to win this one. He's looked dominant since the very start of the race. Really having a decent run out on his first race in the Megans. Just watch these two again, see if Ross makes any kind of move into turn one. He's in that sweet spot to take advantage of the slip. Here we go again. Same thing as last lap, pretty much, I think, there. So, Biggles goes on the early defensive. He's not going to try anything different. Ooh. Running wide. Losing time and positions. 14 people watching now. Thank you for the merch. Welcome to your sprint race for the evening. Ooh, Ross ending up the inside. Biggles fends him off again, and now Oven is right there with them. And not far back as the rest of them. Duval, T. Smith, and I think a Homer right on the back of him, and a Graham right on the back of Homer. And a little bit of a gap back to Jonesy and Goose having their own little private thing. Oh no, Oblivion's there, sort of, kind of. But nothing going at the moment, and blue flag. Just think he's planning for the next race. All right, into the final lap. Rom leads by 1.6, 1.7. Has had it all to himself pretty much. Lee has no answer for it. Biggles, Ross and Oven now. Probably stick with this for the majority of the last lap. Oven having a look. He might have most of his car alongside. There we go. Oh. Genuinely thought he was more alongside there, but slots back into 5th. Biggles is going to be enjoying this no end. Oh, they're all going wide. I'm not sure if Duval will be able to catch on to this to do anything about it. No sooner had I said Biggles must be loving this, but Ross is right on the back of him again. Biggles, where are you going? Very wide there. Oh, I've been having a look. Oh, it's going to be a drag race. Nah, Biggles has got 1 second better. Well, that's that done. Curses. Rom up to 2-second lead now, as he crosses the line to take a pretty dominant win in the Renault Megans and sets a new fastest lap, 40.8. That's disgusting. Ross up into 3rd. Biggles is going to drop like a stone with that penalty, which means Oven is now 4th, Duval 5th, Biggles 6th, T. Smith 7th, Homer in 8th, Graham in 9th, Jonesy in 10th. Oblivion managed to get Goose somehow. Blue flag there. Crosses the line. Well, there we have it. Rom is your winner. Pole position, clean race, fastest lap, the full shebang. Absolutely dominant. A 40.8 best lap. Crazy. Lone Belgian in a sea of British people. And there's your second half of the results. Well, that was pretty exciting. Some serious mid-pack dramas. Well, dramas. Solid racing for the most part. They will just set up for the Tomahawk race. So again, to reiterate, for the hypercars, this will be a rolling start, reverse grid from race 1. So Rom's going to be at the back, gutted. Hard and soft tyres are mandatory, but you can use all of the compounds. Mediums are available, and the tyre wear is set to 8 times with no fuel burn. So let's see what happens in this. Well, maybe not driving like that, Rom. Right, Who's here? Mikey's here. Oh yes, that's a point. You see Mikey's in a different colour GT2 car. GT2 now has a second car due to a entrant of GT1 not attending the rest of the season. So GT2 has a second car for anybody from GT2 who wants to drive it. Mikey has, or spin it, you know, solid. Mikey has opted to cover, it seems. The other GT2 driver will be Zom. Well, I thought Zom was meant to be in the... Wait, I thought Mikey was meant to be in the green and purple car and Zom in the blue car. Strangeness going on. Where is... There's Lee Cole. Lee Cole supposedly got an Acura going on, and it's about goddamn time we saw it. Ooh. I like that. It's a pain in the arse car to paint on. Good job, sir. Is Ross still sponsored by Chinese Takeaway? Yes, he is. Still don't know what hypercar team that is, Ross. Please let me know in the chat. There's Zom. Oh, he's broken his own livery. It's black and green. Fancy. The texture on that green looks like a quality street wrapper, not gonna lie. Am I missing something? Thought the endurance race was in a Group 3 last night. Yes, you're correct. Last night the Group 3 race is in a Group 3. But in GT1 the endurance race is in these things. These Tomahawks. So GT2 does GT3 cars and GT1 does the Dodge Tomahawk. One make. So blue flag is going to be on pole. Since that's unfortunate result in the Renaults, which was totally not planned. Imagine GT2 and Tomahawks in endurance would be constant carnage. How dare you, Andy? How dare you? You watch. If Zom and Mikey have a fantastic result, you'll be eating those words. Ross already looking like a quick boy. Who dropped out of GT1? Bread. From my experience, GT2 often was better racing and cleaner. I appreciate that, crew. Hear me now. Right. So, okay. So GT2, okay, GT2 starts at the front, sorry. Which means carnage could still ensue. So, Mikey on pole then. And they're off, and Rom's already making a move at the back there. So they go into turn one. Clean from Mikey, clean from Zom. Blue flag with a little bit of a wiggle, but manages to stay ahead of Oblivion, who has a livery this time. Oh, of course he does. I made it. Duh. Idiot. There goes Jonesy on Goose. And through he goes. Goose giving him a little bit of a bump. Everyone on else line of start. Is Goose giving Jonesy a few more bumps? I think he might have done. Mikey's gone, also. Mikey's checked out and has 2.5 seconds already, so I'm guessing Zom's had a bit of a wiggle or an issue, or is just full defensive against Blue Flag right now. Because Mikey has checked the fudge out. Oh, gosh. Some guys getting very loose coming out of there. Who's this? T. Smith getting by Graham, I think. Oh, Duval going up the inside of Graham as well. Late move. Here comes Ross. Is he going to go around the outside? Oven's trying to take the inside. They're going too quick. The camera can't focus. Looks like Graham keeps his position for now. No, Ross has gone through. Duval has gone very wide, so he's now going to be under threat quite soon. Up in 12th, Lee in 13th, Homer lowly 40th at the moment. I don't know what's happened there. Biggles very much by himself. Meanwhile, Blue Flag has got by Zom, who is now... Wow, we've got a train going on here, it seems. T. Smith has somehow picked up a penalty, and Jonesy got a very solid, very serious wiggle. I think Zom also had a bit of a skid coming out of that corner because he was slow again coming out. Goose is right there challenging. Oh my giddy aunt. Right, I need to go on board with someone here because I need a better camera angle of all this that's going on. So Jonesy goes through on Zom. Goose is trying to make a move. Moves to the inside now. Zom giving him a bit of a touch. Don't go 3 wide, boys. Oh, T. Smith sends it up the inside. Whew. That was a great move, but my god. Crazy. So, that's released these guys a bit. Jonesy will have to serve a penalty and might go back behind Zom. Ross is now next in line to have a go. Oh god, Tom very loose there. Measures to keep it for now. Ross looking for a move around. Surely not around the outside. Wait. Oh, Zom! I think Zom got a little wiggle to the inside there and has gone on the inside grass, which is not somewhere you usually end up. But meanwhile, his teammate, GT2 mate, 7.7 seconds ahead. Mikey, you just need to keep it clean, man. But for now, I'll do a quick rundown of tyres. So Mikey on softs, Blue Flag's on hards, T. Smith on softs, which is why he is catching Blue Flag at a rate of knots. Jonesy on mediums, interesting. Goose up there on softs, having a better run than he did in the Megans. Ross on softs. Duval on hards. Rom now up to 8th position. Pretty sharpish. On hard tyres. Graham with a 1 second penalty, also on hard tyres. Lee Cole on hard tyres. Oblivion also with a 1 second penalty. Dropping back quite significantly seemingly on hard tyres. Homer on the mediums. Ovens on hards. Biggles is on softs. And Zom is on hards. So I think it's only a matter of time before T. Smith makes a move on Blue Flag. Yesterday we saw some very interesting decisions being made in terms of tyres. Oh gosh. Careful, boys. Tom to the inside. Blue flag doesn't make too much bones about it, I think, that. He's running a different strat. Pretty soon T-Smith will have to pit, but can he overhaul a deficit of 8.1 seconds now to Mikey? We shall see. Though Mikey has set the fastest lap, of course he has. But yeah, yesterday, interesting choices being made with tyres, and when people were switching off their tyres and pitting in, and interesting that people opting to pick the mediums last night. I don't think it's as prevalent of an issue as with these cars, because they're going to rinse through soft tyres pretty damn quick, so they're going to need a few stops, a few more stops. Goes through the half-second penalty. And he might drop down a little bit. Everyone now settled and spaced out. Everyone's really together. Oblivion and Oven at the moment. And Biggles. Oh, so Goose is the first one to come in off his softs. Quickly check the wear. I mean, the wear's not bad on them compared to some. We could have stayed out a bit longer. Mikey's gap is already down to 6.3 seconds. With two 123s in succession. T-Smith on the 122s. The crew likes the BMW livery. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. But then BMW liveries are always quite nice, actually. Anyone in the chat? Can they think of an actual BMW livery that's not been nice? I think they've pretty nailed it most of the times. Right. Who will be the first one of these guys to pit? Is this a standalone championship, or who are the teammates? This is standalone. No teammates this season. Mikey's coming to the pits. Ross dives in as well. We'll change our viewing. Someone on track. Jonesy now right on the back of blue flag. So Jonesy might have something with these mediums. He doesn't have to pit so soon off the softs, and he can catch up on those on hards. So that's why everyone is in a different hypercar livery, because they're all racing for themselves. Yes, there's a couple of Cadillacs and a couple of Peugeots, but they're all separate. Blue flag. Meanwhile, we've got a little bit of a... Oh, Duval going wide there. A little bit of a pack forming here. Some hard-tired cars. Oh no, Homer on medium, so he could have a little bit of a battle. Going on the hard. Thank you. You are welcome. If I know the info, I will gladly impart it. Right, T-Smith makes his stop. Biggles at the back there. Oh, he's just pitted. Okay. So, blue flag gets promoted into the lead. Jonesy right on the back of him. Oh, God. Gee, where was Jonesy going? Very wide for the pair of them there. And Jonesy gets a 1 second penalty for his trouble. That is a bitch, isn't it? Jesus. So, just going back. Where did Mikey come out? So Mikey came out in 10th. T Smith 4 seconds behind him, so he still has that gap roughly. Mikey on the hard tyres, T Smith also on the hard tyres, neither of them opting to try out the mediums. Ross has pitted and he's gone onto mediums. Giving them a go. He's on up into 13th while others have pitted. Do some biggles. Right, Jonesy serves his penalty, which gives Blue Flag a little bit of breathing room for now. Roman Lee doing very well, right in the mix for the podium here. Yep, they are progressing nicely. Like the GT3 race last night, it all depends on how far they can go with those hard tyres. Who needs to cover off who? At the moment they are making some decent inroads. Lee only 4.7 seconds off the leader. It's not got the greatest engine though, this car, truth be told. Not the nicest hand to listen to. Not sure there's really much action going on. Mikey's got himself a 1 second penalty now. I assume that's for running wide somewhere. All that work he's done at the beginning of the race is being negated by himself, unfortunately. Sounds phenomenal though. Really? It sounds a bit meh. From trackside, it's a bit shoddy. When you're on board, it sounds a bit more throaty. Goose and Zom there having a tussle. Goose on hard tyres, Zom on worn hard tyres. Biggles looking interested. My God, Goose all over the place. Some very significant moves. Phoebe says his farts have a bigger roar than the engine sounds of these cars. I would be inclined to agree. God. This is all getting a bit frantic. Well, Jonesy pits off his mediums. The ball gets a bit hairy there, and Ron is catching. Owen, what do you want? Towards the end. 3, 4, or 5 driver picks for driver of the day. What, you want me to do that? You want me to pick them? Or the chat? Oh, Oblivion's got another penalty. Jesus. Not gelling very well with this car, seemingly. Mikey down to 10th now, just ahead of Ross. Homer pits from P6. GT1 now up into 8th position, soon to be 7th, yep. Graham's still going, Lee's still going. Ron has not managed to find a way past Duval at the moment. And blue flag 3.1 seconds up the road. Continues to lap in the lead. Okay, yeah, I can do that then, I think. If I pay enough attention to who's actually having a good race. Oh, Duval. These hard tyre runners are starting to get a little bit sideways coming out of these turns as their tyres wear out. I think the majority of them, their tyre wear is all quite similar. Back to Owen, so go forward from Owen. Lee Cole seems to be doing a decent job of keeping his tyres in good condition. A little bit better than Duval, and blue flag probably the worst off of these guys. I'm not being able to find a way past at this time. You watch, these guys are all coming at the same time. Smith 7th on hard tyres. Ross is now into 8th on mediums. Oblivion with another penalty? Oblivion, mate, stop it. It is not conducive to forward progress. So he will now drop behind Mikey. On the hard tyres. Oh, Duval and Rom have come in, promoting Lee to 2nd, Graham to 3rd. Looks like they're continuing round. Goose and Bagels. Zom has had a bit of an issue there. He's now at the back again. So, Duval and Rom, the first of this group that was at the front to come in. Derek with some pertinent information, hearing that 14 hard, 10 medium and 6 soft is round about the tyre stop window. Okay. Second, third and fourth are quite close together. T. Smith now up into 5th. All by his lonesome. And in 22's blue flag comes in from the lead. As does Lee, Cole, Graham and Oven. Shocker. Which will promote Mr. Smith into the lead. Goes through, Ross goes through. Blue flag onto the softs. We'll just see where he comes out in comparison to these guys. They'll be just ahead of him. In fact, they'll be down the road a little ways. Cold wrestling coming out together. So blue flag slots out in 4th position. That's worked out quite well for him, I believe. But it'll be a short stint on the soft tyres. Jonesy up to 5th for now. Duval comes out on mediums. Rom has opted to go for the softs, and Lee Cole softs, and Graham on mediums. So, oh, sorry, and Oven, we've got a check on softs. So these guys trying different things. Those on the mediums of this lot will have to run the softs, because that is a mandatory tyre. So, different strategies playing out. With Rom on softs and Duval on mediums, that gives Rom the best chance of overtaking Duval and Jonesy, although Jonesy's now giving himself a half-second penalty, so Duval goes through. Oh, I think Rom gave him an absolute clattering in the rear there. Which brings Lee closer to this group. Was on softs compared to Mikey on hards, so not long before they will be in battle. Ross still on the mediums at the moment. They are lasting significantly because he is not pitted. And he goes again, 5.2 seconds off T. Smith. Oh yeah, Jonesy was serving his penalty, so Rom goes through, Lee Cole goes through, looks like Ovens is going to go through, Graham, ooh! Jonesy looking like he braked on the grass there. Done well to keep that. However, everyone has gone through, other than having a look at Lee Cole down the inside. Good move, little shoulder to Lee. Racing overtake, I hope. Yeah, Derek. Ross on mediums is an interesting little tale of the race at the moment. These guys are all kind of a little separated. If we go up to Ross, nope, blue flag has got by Mikey. His lap times are very flipping consistent. So those mediums work well, but he will need to stop twice. It's just a matter of how long does he eke this out, with blue flag setting the fastest lap 2 laps ago. Who knows? It's interesting. A lot of different strategies at play. I can't remember what Mikey started on now. Did he start on these hards? If so, my god. Look at a one stop. Like he started off. Ah, alright, yeah. Well, Ross pits off his mediums then. Surprising, I thought he might take another lap there. So Mikey goes through into third. with his mandatory tyres done. I don't think he's going to make those halves last till the end, but he would be able to probably pick one of the faster tyres for the end. Duval up into 4th, Rom in 5th with Oven hot on his heels. Graham and Lee are in a little bit of a battle together. Jonesy dropped off the back of these guys now on his hard tyres. Back in 9th, Biggles up in 10th. Ross resumes on his hard tyres in P11. So I don't expect him to be on those hard tyres any longer than he needs to be. He just needs to get to his soft tyre marker lap. Graham with a 21.4 on mediums. Yes, Graham with a 21.4 on mediums. Though he is right behind Lee Cole and probably getting some draft. Meanwhile, T. Smith pits. So blue flag resumes the lead of this race. So T. Smith onto the mediums. That's his stops done, I believe. Yeah, given those medium tyres doing 22s most of the time, I think he is well placed to make some positions. Where has he come out? He's come out in 9th, 1.7 seconds off of Jonesy, who's on his worn hard tyres. So now it's all to see what T. Smith can do in his final stint. Many of the cars in front of him will have to pit again. Because Soft's starting to look worse for wear. Same with Oven, those two will be in soon, as will Rom. In fact, Rom's looking the worst out of all of them, my god. Can't imagine he's going to stay out for another lap. Blue flag comes in. Mikey jumps into the pits, I believe. Yeah, there goes Rom and Oven. So Duval into the lead. With Lee Cole going round again on those soft tyres. Okay. Well, he does have a bit more life in them, so he could get another lap. Although Graham looking interested on fresher medium tyres. Should hopefully afford him more traction. Oh, Lee Cole! That's not what you wanted to do. Oh, flicks it round just before Jonesy and T. Smith went through, and T. Smith had a penalty. And being escorted off the track, I believe. So Jonesy is the stopper in the T. Smith bottle, seemingly, at the moment. T. Smith trying to get around. Makes it happen. He's only going to be behind Jonesy again after he serves that penalty. Ooh. God. Well, really, because you don't get much drop off in the speed from these cars in the penalty area, do you? Have a look. Here comes Jonesy, around the outside. Just go on board with Tom, see if he makes a move into turn 1, because I don't think he wants to be behind Jonesy for long. You don't want to be braking out there, mate. Wobble the steering a bit. And through he goes again. Jonesy very wide out of that corner. So Duval and Graham up front on the medium tyres. T. Smith now up into 3rd. Should be good till the end. Jonesy in 4th, Ross in 5th in the hard tyres, but has to pitch for softs, does he not? I'm not sure this has worked out well for Ross. Currently in 5th with blue flag right behind him on the medium tyres. So blue flag needs to clear Ross. Try and get some forward movement going. Fat Dane in the chat. Everybody drop Danish flags. Hi Dane. Right, so oh my lord, Lee has no tyre on 3 corners. Mad idiot. So Lee and Oblivion pit with no rubber on their wheels. Homer up into 10th. Biggles with a half-second penalty up into 11th. Zom is 14th with Sergey's 15th at this time. Oh yeah, that's Oblivion, sorry. So there's Graham. You can just see at the top of your screen T. Smith coming around. And he is 9.7 off the lead on the medium tyre. Curious. Ross 5th.